Hi, I'm Dobby, but you can call me Dabz. So today I'm doing the Nugget challenge plus the 100 books in 2018 challenge review. And the Nugget challenge, I was tagged by 유쾌한거북이, which is one of my mom's favorite booktubers, and Queen Bee Animalz, which is one of my favorite YouTubers, and they have 1 dog and 3 cats. And if you like animals, that I would recommend that channel. Both of those YouTubers helped me and cheered me on and supported me always when I was doing my 100 books in 2018 challenge. So thank you for that. Thank you so much for tagging me, and I'm not tagging anyone. I'm tagging all of you that are watching this video. So I'm going to be doing the 100 books in 2018 challenge review after the Nugget challenge. So, yeah. Okay, let's begin.
이현이가 소리 잘 난다.
This is honey mustard. This is barbecue sauce. This is sweet and sour.
And I don't know what that is.
This one's hot sauce, hot something. The place that we got these chicken nuggets is Garden Catering, and they're good. You should definitely try the 100 books in a year challenge because it is a really good experience, and if you have people supporting you, it gets easier, and I really enjoyed the challenge. Spicy.
You would eat this one?
Mm-hmm. A lot.
얼굴 빨개졌어. 얼굴 빨개졌어.
Oh, really?
아 배고파.
자기도 안 돼서 그러네.
소스 찍어줘야지.
Which one?
Hot one.
How much?
Deep in.
This is fried potato nuggets,
Mashed potato nuggets.
mashed potato nuggets.
한국에 없지 않나?
It's mashed potatoes inside like a fried layer, and it's really good.
떨렸어.
Should I start doing that? I'm just gonna finish eating this one.
What? Huh?
You can keep eating. Okay, so let's begin the 100 books in 2018 challenge review. So the first thing is how many, like what genre I read most of and how many I read of each genre. The most read genre this year was realistic fiction with 29 books. The second most read genre was fantasy with 11 books. There's mixed/complex with 9 books. That I put like either things that have mixed genres, like adventure, action, horror, or things that have more than one story in them. And then is horror with 7. And then action, adventure, comedy, and YA fiction. They all have 6. And then it's sci-fi has 5. Survival, classic, and classic have 4. Historic fiction has 3. Biographies and romance have 2. And I read 1 nonfiction book. And 13 of those books were graphic novels. One of the books, I didn't know what category to put it in. It was Oishinbo. Didn't really fit into one of the genres. Yeah. And my favorite genre to read is action, adventure, like fantasy, that type. So I was kind of surprised that I read a lot of realistic fiction books this year. Furthermore, Yeah.
오히려 소다같이 먹어.
I'm really kind of full.
Okay, so my top 3 most favorite books. This is not in order, by the way. In 2018 were Awkward by Svetlana Chmakova, The Giver by Lois Lowry, and Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins.
탑3잖아. 박수 쳐.
Okay. My least favorite was Skipping Christmas by John Grisham. I just didn't like it I just didn't enjoy it. I just didn't like it. I feel like John Grisham's Kid Lawyer series is just way better than that one.
The Old Man은 괜찮았어?
Oh, The Old Man of the Sea, it's not my least favorite. It was just kind of boring. Okay, my top 5 most viewed book reviews were One for Sorrow with 452 views and 20 likes. And it had the most comments, which was 47, I think. But some of those are my comments, so it doesn't really count. But it had the most comments, and most of those comments were recommendations. And I don't know why they were all like piled on One for Sorrow. I'm not sure. And then the next one's The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane with 304 views, 15 likes. The third one is Restart, 279 views with 9 likes. Crush is the fourth one with 267 views and 14 likes. And I feel like Crush is like really growing. And the reason for that, I think, is that because when I uploaded Crush, I was looking for like Crush book reviews on YouTube, and there were none besides mine. Like I couldn't find any. So I think that might be one of the reasons why it's growing. And then the last one is Flipped with 264 views and 13 likes.
And you have to, what else do?
It's actually, we only have to have the 20 nuggets. These don't count, but they're just These are the books that I reread during this challenge. There's Hunger Games. I read it in 2017, and then I reread it because I forgot it. The next one is Awkward, Brave, and Crush because they were short and they were graphic novels, and I love them, so I read them again. Also, I reread Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Meltdown. That one was also short. And then I reread Invisible Emmy. Maybe I might have reread Positively Izzy, and I want to reread When You Reach Me because I feel like at near the end of the challenge, I just sped through the books as fast as I could. So I feel like I didn't like soak in how good the book was. So I want to reread When You Reach Me. The sequels that I want to read are Stargirl. The sequel is Love Stargirl. Hunger Games. The third book, Mockingjay, which I'm actually reading at school. Tomorrow Girls is a 4-book series, and I'm pretty sure I want to reread that. And Kingdom Keepers was really good, too, so I want to reread that. In this challenge, the most new kind of book to me, the kind of book that I usually never read, there's 2 of them flipped because it's a romance, and I never read romances until this challenge. Now I really want to read more romances. And Call It Courage because it was a very, and Old Man and the Sea. They were both very old books, but they were in different style than I usually read. The book that I was most surprised at was The Giver. I did not know that I was gonna love it so much. I thought it was like a really old book and it was kind of like boring, but it was actually really fun and I loved it. 100% recommend. The most powerful and encouraging books that I read this year are A Long Walk to Water and I Am Malala. They were both encouraging and heartwarming, and I love them. The most heartwarming books that I read, there's 3 of them, are One for the Murphys, I Almost Cried, Short, the ending of Short was perfect, and Bailey's Story. Bailey's Story wasn't as heartwarming as the other ones, but
You should read another story. Other person's story.
funniest, best clip of the 2018 challenge is certain death. Can you put a clip here? Means certain death, certain death, certain death. Oh, that was from the Hunger Games. Okay, and the last thing is these are honorable mentions that I loved but didn't make it to my favorites. There's Restart. I really liked that book. It showed a lot of character development and changes and adventurous, and I liked it. There's Stolen Children. I loved that book. It was a different kind of scary story, and I actually saw a lot of my friends at my school are reading Stolen Children. Like a lot of my friends. The next one is Kingdom Keepers. That book was really fun, and I do want to read the next in the series. It was sci-fi. And also, I really liked My Side of the Mountain. It was survival, and it was adventure and action, and it's a trilogy, so I do... Oh, I forgot to add that. I forgot that it was a series book, so I do want to read that other books as well. So, that'll be the end of my challenge review video. That will be the end of my challenge review video. If you like this video, please like this video. While you're down there, please subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Okay, just I'm gonna...
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.